Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Roho and this is my channel Roho's Cube. I would love for you to consider to subscribe to my channel. Just hit that red subscribe button down below and also hit that cute notification bell right next to that subscribe button so that you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. So today I am going to do something that I have never done before on my channel. However, the concept is not that new at all. So today I am going to do full face one makeup brand video, and for the single makeup brand I have chosen Huda Beauty. I do own at least one of every kind of makeup products she has. I am going to use her primer. I do have her faux filter foundation. However, I do have a full video on the foundation. I'll link that video right up here so that you guys can check it out. I do own both of her big eyeshadow palettes. The first one was of course her Rose Gold Edition palette, and the second one was her Desert Dusk palette which she launched last year. In this video in particular I used the Rose Gold palette. I do have a full video dedicated to the Desert Dusk palette, reviewing this palette. I will again link that video right up here so that you can check it out. I also did a full video where I used this palette to create a beautiful look. I will also link that video right up here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have already done my one eye. I was just trying out different eye looks that I wanted to create. So I already did one eye. I'm going to do the other eye now. So first I'm going to take this color called Shy right here, and I'll put it on my crease and on over the crease. One of the many things that I love about this palette is that even the lightest colors are so pigmented. It shows up so nicely even like on our medium skin tone. I love that. The mattes of this palette, they do have a little bit of fallout, but as I mentioned, they are so pigmented. In my opinion, that is totally expected and accepted as well. Next, I'm going to take this pink color called Flamingo, and again I will put it on my crease and also a little bit over the crease. Then I'll go back with Shy a little bit more and I will blend the two colors nicely and smoothly. Also, it's so easy to blend these colors. Next, I'm going to take this color called Bossy, and I'll place it very closely to my crease and just darken up my crease that way. Now I will go back with the color Flamingo and I will put it on my outer corner and blend it. This is just a base color for my outer corner. Next I will go in with the darker color Bossy and deepen up my outer corner. Last but not the least, I will use this color called Black Truffle and I will put it on my outer corner to deepen it up even more. Next, I will take the Huda Beauty foundation on an angular brush and I will clean up . Next, I will use this two textured eyeshadows. This is 24K and this is rose gold. And of course, I will apply them with my finger. First, I'm applying rose gold in the middle of my eyes. As you can see, this is stunning. Now I'm taking rose gold and I'll be placing more towards the inner corner and I'll blend it with 24K. And I'll also place it a little bit on the outside, just leaving the middle part. I'm not putting it much on the middle part. Since I'm using my finger, it's not the easiest to put it very precisely. So what I will do is, next I will go in with the brush, and now I'm taking this color, Angelic. This is one of my favorite color of this palette, as well as the Desert Dusk palette, because this color is also there in the Desert Dusk palette. So now using the brush, I will basically put it on my inner corner, and I will also try to put it precisely to that half cut crease I did, and I will try to blend all of this together. Okay. Now that this part is done, what I will do is that I will take the color Bossy one more time and I will blend this edge right here. Last but not the least, I will take the textured eyeshadow 24K one more time and put it right in the middle. In the middle and also close to my lash line, and I will blend it upwards with my finger. So that the middle part of my eyelid is nice and bright. Now that that is done, I will take my eyeliner and make a winged line. Now that my upper eyelid is almost done, I will come to my face and then we'll go back to eyes later. So to start with, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base, or the Huda Beauty Primer. So this is how the primer looks like. It also has a nice pump. This primer, it has a very strong smell. Now I am someone who likes fragrant makeup, so I really don't, I actually like it that it has a nice smell, but if you're someone who doesn't really like a lot of smell in your makeup products, then it can be something that you won't like too much. This is really like a moisturizer. So priming is done. Now let's move on to the foundation. Now this is my Huda Beauty 4 Filter foundation and I have got the shade Dulce de Leche 350G. Now I am generally in the shade of NC40 to NC42. Don't mind my skin color right now. I'm really tanned right now because we just got back from our Hawaii vacation. I just chose it online. The thing is that I really don't like how it matches me in the beginning when I put it on. However, this foundation does oxidize throughout the day, and towards the end of the day it really matches me perfectly. So that's a really weird thing. I don't know how to choose the exact foundation shade or what will be the perfect foundation shade for me, say an NC42, because as I mentioned, this does oxidize. I'll just take one pump of this foundation and I will try to dot it all over my face. I have a wet beauty blender and I will use that. This foundation gives a really good coverage. It's definitely a full coverage foundation. I mean, if you are using this foundation, probably you don't even need concealer. It's like that full coverage. Now I'm thinking of doing something different since I'm not going out or anything right now, and since I'm doing a full face Huda Beauty video and she doesn't have any concealer yet, I'm just going to use my foundation, and as I mentioned, it's full coverage, so I'll just use this as my concealer as well. I generally don't do this because of course I generally use some concealer that is a little lighter than my foundation, but today I just wanted to do something different. Why not, right? Another thing I forgot to mention, that just like the primer, the foundation also have a very strong smell, and I like both of their smell. They're very similar smell and I really like both of those smell. And I have a pretty strong nose and I really don't smell anything after like say 15 minutes or so. Now I will set the foundation a little bit with a powder. If you have oily skin, Huda Beauty herself suggested that you have to set it. However, I have been using it for a while now and I feel like it doesn't matter whether you have a oily skin or combination skin like me or even dry skin, you should set this foundation if you want it to look good for a really long time. And once you set it with a powder, it looks so beautiful. It definitely gives you that filter effect. Now next I am going to use the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. Now mine is in Golden Suns edition and this one is perfect for medium to tan skin tone. This has 4 different products. Now Fiji right here is a cream highlighter, however rest of them are powder highlighters or powder products. Now today I am going to follow the exact 4 steps to give that nice sculpt look. However, it's not necessary that whenever you use this palette you have to use all 4 of them. Of course, I use this highlighter right here. This is called Seychelles a lot just by itself, and I also use Zanzibar sometimes just as my blush. Now as it's mentioned here, I'll first apply this shade right here, Fiji, and of course I'll use my finger and I will just dab it on the high points of my cheek. I love how it melts to the skin. The cream highlighter does not accentuate your textures or anything like that. It just melts into your skin. I love that part. Now I'm going to take my highlighter brush and I will use Seychelles on top of the cream highlighter. It's just gonna intensify the whole look so much. Now I'm using the bronze highlighter Tahiti and I will put it just under my cheekbone. And last but not the least, I'm going to use Zanzibar. Tap up the excess and I'm just going to melt it, the two together, the highlighter and the bronzer. After that is done, after I have followed all the steps, I'm just going back with Seychelles and I'm going to highlight everything else in my face that I usually highlight. I'm going to finish my lower lash line with, first I'll take Bossy and I'll put it on my outer part of lower lash line. Then I'm going to use Flamingo, that pink color, one more time, and I'm gonna put it in the middle. And just blend everything together. Next, I'm going to take this color called Moondust right here, and with that I'm going to highlight my inner corner and also under my brows. Since today we are doing full face Huda Beauty, how can I not use her lashes, because lashes are the first thing she started with. So today I'm going to use her Jizzle lashes. I really like this one. Some of her lashes I feel they're too heavy for me. However, this one is, I feel, just perfect. I really like this one. Now coming to the lips, first I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in the shade Trophy Wife. Next I'm going to take her Liquid Matte in the same shade Trophy Wife. So guys, that was my full face Huda Beauty product video. Of course, I used all of her products you saw and I gave you my opinion. If you have any particular question about any particular product, let me know in the comment section down below. I will definitely answer your questions, and let me know what are your favorite products of Huda Beauty or what are the products you want to get. And that's all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!